next article is about that new pterosaur, and it has this bad.
Phiroptera.
Yeah, he has a badly cropped skeletal diagram in it.
Yeah, from the actual paper.
Yeah.
Why? Well, I mean, to be fair, he cropped out a good point because it does show the bones
Yeah.
are up that are in the specimen.
I mean, it just points out that how he doesn't like
Doesn't like how
the.
pterosaurs are.
He doesn't like uh
The way that pterosaurs launch into the air.
well, he doesn't like the
Like,
cladogram on the paper, which like
okay,
makes
no one does.
makes sense. It was a terrible cladogram. It placed Euparkeria and Pterosaurus really close to pterosaurs and didn't put anything, placed them as the outgroup because they're just random choices. And it placed
There was
like
just there was me and you. There's me, you, and Oth just
yeah,
kind of getting mad over it in
yeah,
Jurassic
they
Junction. That was
placed
fun.
like a member of the group the article the paper was about in the wrong group, and also their Ramphorincid taxonomy was all wrong.
But yeah, he also gets mad about the pterosaurs flying thing. How pterosaurs push themselves off the ground. And Peters, literally, I found a gif of it when I was just browsing Reptile Evolution for fun, and uh, I went to his Dimorphodon. Like I was going around, doing the normal stuff, laughing at a few of his reconstructions. We got a Pterosauria to just, first thing, another Pterosauria Dimorphodon. Okay, then you get to the gif where it's the takeoff. It's uh also look what I sent in the group chat. So this is how we think a Dimorphodon takes off. Why is it basically just like a regular bird takeoff?
Yo.
They can't do that.
That kills me.
No.
It just
Meow.
that's what happens when
Meow.
I just see like one of those brother. I just see like one of the sparrows outside get too close and they just do exactly what this gif is.
He also just claims
Can I
that
please say this as a gif?
Cryptodracon, if you arrange it correctly, it looks identical to Cerasipterus. And it's like, I'm pretty sure if I had enough rocks, a I could probably make rocks look identical to a pterosaur skeleton. I could make
Yeah.
it look like a fragmented pterosaur skeleton just because if you arrange it one way from your computer, because I don't think he's actually had access to the fossil. If he rearranges it one way through his computer, then apparently it looks right. It looks the same, which is not evidence. Then he just has
I literally don't know computers.
a rant about pterosaurs. He just has a rant about people in a paper claimed that the pterosaur dark ages are over, but he's like, no, they're not because no one believes me. And then he also at the end he gets pissed off because they cited Jules Verne, even though he like cites Linnaeus on half his articles, which is not really relevant given he's been dead for like 250 plus years.
Yeah, it's just in general in your if you are writing just an article or paper, unless you're unless you can't find another source, like unless there's no literature except for Carl Linnaeus on it, you should not be citing Carl Linnaeus.
Yeah,
Or it should actually you can, but you should be mainly using other sources.
yeah. Which like one
You
of
should
his
be
articles
cross-referencing.
he just cited. I mean, as we saw from the Manus Bundless video, he is good at citing. He knows how to cite papers, even if half of them aren't relevant, and he somehow cites a paper that disproves his article.
That's it. I'm just gonna write a quick comment on
Yeah.
his Batfish page. I'm just gonna Piers. Hey Piers. Um, where did you get the part about the Batfish being Gobi from?
Where did he get that?
Yeah. And I'll cover the next one, which is a fourth origin for the operculum.
Oh no! Why?
What's it he calls
Why?
paddlefish?
How did?
He calls paddlefish paddlebills for some reason. I think
Why?
because there's nothing called a
Huh?
paddlebill. The only thing I could find out is someone described the shoebill as having a paddle-like bill, and other people have called a spoonbill a paddlebill. But since he talks about paddlefish later in the article, I think he's talking about calling them paddlebills, even though his image calls it paddlefish. So weird. Which, yeah, he claims that they're derived from basking sharks. The bunch of other things are descended from paddlebills. He misspells the word neoteny. And I found out what he means with the having the juvenile paddlefish on the tree. Basically, he means by that its descendants have neoteny, so they keep traits from the young paddlebills in their evolution.
I have posted the comment and it's literally just, "Hey Peters, I'd just like to know where you got the information that Ogocephalus was a goby. We're also trying to find Ogocephalus and the other badfish are anglerfish." Yep. Summarizes. Okay, but let's see here. So which article are we on now?
The opercular one, he claims brachiocanthus, which is it's a obscure thing that doesn't even have a Wikipedia page,
Oh no.
but it is a spiny shark or a canthodian. He claims it has 3 sets of 6 operculum, I think, plus the placoderm quadrate. Because he claims that the placoderm armor evolved into gills,
That whole time.
and he claims
I'm
his
just
thing is called the 4th origin for the operculum, but he claims there's a 5th origin for the operculum.
I was just scrolling through the article that we're talking about right now. For some reason, I got an ad about dementia.
Because reading Peter's articles will give you dementia.
I wish I had Alzheimer's.
His next one, he just claims that Recumbriostron microsaurs are not amniotes. Okay, so he claims that amniotes are a junior synonym of reptiles on the LRT.
I'm sorry, what?
Repeat that?
He says that amniotes are a synonym of reptiles.
What? How? What? Why?
Hmm?
Guh?
All that reptiles are placed within less amphibia, which is the group that contains all modern amphibians. And he claims that, that Diplocaulus is a microsaur.
How? The Diplocus is an amphibian.
Well, he claims
No.
microsaurs are a group of amphibians,
Oh, okay, never mind. That makes sense.
and they were lepispondals, which is the group that Diplocaulus belongs to, but it doesn't belong with. Yeah, he claims that Microsauria is a side branch on the ancestry of reptilomorphs, which then leads to reptiles.
brain damage.
Yeah. Right, as the title indicates, this author does not yet realize amniota is a junior synonym. He also spells cladogram with two R's.
Wait, what?
I don't know. He just spells it badly.
This. Why?
He's got another fish one.
This. Just the more times we read Peters' articles, the more times we notice he doesn't actually review them once he's done typing it.
I have discovered an interesting thing about his fish. He apparently uses the same analysis tool as everything else, so he basically is looking for comparing tetrapod traits to fish traits.
Okay, that's why it's all screwed up.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
You
also,
can't. Okay,
that's not.
and he's also
you can't. You can't compare tetra. You can't use tetrapod phylogenetic traits on. You can't compare those traits with other organisms because
Yeah.
they're not tetrapods.
And
It's
also,
not
like,
proper.
even within tetrapods, you can't use that as the be-all and end-all, because, like, convergent evolution exists.
Exactly. You have to look at other features.
He also
You have to.
he's-
uh,
the paper he cites on this one is a paper from 1899, and he cites that because it described one of the creatures, but then he references the paper that described another one of the creatures featured in the article, but he doesn't cite that in the references section. Oh, it's got one about, dinosaurs.
oh, that's some fresh air right there. Oh, he's just getting mad at a new paper.
Yeah. This study has contested the theory that dinosaurs took over because of their bipedality.
Yeah, he's just pissed off about a paper.
Yeah. He's pissed off that they use fragmentary creatures for their phylogeny.
Wow, it's almost like Peters also does that. Like, genuinely, Peters saying, "Oh, you can't use fragmentary remains as evidence," is the most hypocritical thing he can say. Because he does that himself, albeit he does occasionally exclude them, but he usually includes them in everything. Also, what is his definition of fragmentary? Because it's like a singular job. Whoa. I I don't know if I'm looking at this properly, but why is Nundasukus's neck so long?
I think it was.
I thought it was shorter. Mainly because I play like Jurassic World Alive, but doesn't look right. I just looked up some skeletal diagrams, and the neck is usually a bit shorter, and also
I don't know, a lot of the more recent ones I see, they give it. Ah, yes. There's an article from the Daily Mail about Nundasukus, which literally just uses a picture of a crocodile.
why are Pseudosukins paraphyletic? At this point, I'm just disappointed.
I don't think
I
he's
just like this. I just feel sad.
I don't think he's interpreting this article, this paper properly, because it's claiming that using that the bipedalism didn't help them become dominant, but he seems like they're claiming. It looks like he's saying that they're claiming that dinosaurs weren't active and speedy, which they aren't claiming that they weren't like that.
Wait, he's claiming that dinosaurs aren't fast and
No,
speedy?
he's claiming that this paper said that, which it didn't.
Why does it feel like every article read the worst? The worst, just the worst the the worst he interprets papers.
Yeah.
He just interprets papers worse with every article because I don't think he's actually, yeah, like what you said. Uh, he's just not interpreting the paper correct.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to the next
Yeah.
article. Um,
It's another
we're back onto fish.
Miller
Uh, Miller Osteus.
and Saurolepis, which we've talked about before.
Hmm.
Yet another reason to keep adding taxa, he says in an article about two things he's already covered before.
Okay, I think I found the claim.
Yeah.
Saurolepis is a direct placoderm.
Yes. Is that the entire claim?
I think so.
Okie dokie.
And it is not. It is just a basal osteoclene. An osteoclene? I'll just call it a basal osteoclene. But yeah, no one knows what he's claiming. I think that's the only thing he actually is claiming. Anyway,
Another
next,
Cladosalaki one,
yeah.
where he claims it's
Oh
flat.
my god, why does his restoration of the skull look like his anaerobe Nathan's?
I don't know. It looks like roadkill.
Yes.
That's a good word to describe it.
And he's talking about looking at vestigial elements in fish skulls for some reason.
There was a one like on this post, on that post. And oh, you can actually see the profiles of
You can
people
see who
who
it is.
like things.
Yeah.
That is not in English.
He talks about
It's an iPhone developer.
the Opa and the flying fish, which he just claims parts of their skull are vestigial. I don't know if they are in real life. Given it's Peter's, I wouldn't be surprised if they aren't actually vestigial.
You know what I'm never gonna understand is somehow Peters takes a look at 2D fossils and says, yeah, even though it's been like, and it's like a flat down fossil. I love how he just looked at it and goes, yeah, even though it's a flat down fossil, I would say that its entire body was flat, or just the head.
I mean, his next one, he
Which-
talks about roadkill, his roadkill Cadladosalaki again, where he compares it to a killer lamna. Which, yeah, he even points out that they lived several 100 million years apart.
Yeah, this is just painful.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we're getting to the end of this. We got Aqua.
Yeah, killer lamna. I just talked about that one.
Yeah, kill him. Okay.
So his next one just doesn't.
Uh,
Oh, his next one's another Desmos Island to Mr. Seat one, which doesn't have any Wikipedia
Oh.
references, and his only
Yeah.
citation is an unpublished paper by himself.
wait, he has an
Just cites
unpublished
himself.
paper?
Yeah,
Wait,
from
wait. No. He did not create an unpublished paper.
he did.
From 2018.
Yep.
Oh my. There's a whole PDF. No way. I cannot download. Oh my god, I just downloaded it. I have the whole paper. I feel powerful.
Yeah, but as usual, he's just got a billion citations, like from a billion old
why? Okay, I don't
citations.
think he actually knows how to properly structure a paper because. Oh wait, never mind. Why? Why is each image taking up a full page? There
Uh,
is. It's like figure four, and then it just ends
and he just has a picture
there.
of the LRT in it. He just has a screenshot of the LRT.
And just send the paper in a pain.
Yep, it just his thing just shows Mesonics next to a hippo evolved into the
Desmostillions did not evolve into baleen whales.
yeah.
Like I don't know how he keeps getting this
I don't know.
because we have fossil record of it,
Yep.
of the transition happening, and also we have like yeah, it's basically how. On to do the final two Peters articles.
Yep. Well, the last one's pretty big, but then we just got. He's talking about a knife fish, and he just talks about it.
And Tridentinosaurus
Yeah.
after the knife fish. I'm just laying in an extremely uncomfortable position. Alright. So the knife fish.
Yeah, he just says a bunch of facts about it.
There's wow, that's
There's
thanks, Peters.
literally nothing in that
Couldn't have
article,
known.
which is good because the next one's massive.
Wow. Oh dear God. Oh. Oh. Why is it so? Okay. Should I just wait? Is he? Oh, he's just going over a paper.
Yep, basically.
Okay, that's slightly better that he's just going over a paper. Alright, so I was scrolling down. It said a glean, and for a moment I thought it said glan. But let's hear. So I don't. Add. The headline above the 10 raising publicity and on the other.
It just says that around 8 years ago he'd already placed it on the LRT. This one that they finally found more stuff about it.
And what did Peter say about uh not phylogenetically placing uh fragmentary fossils?
He places it as a basal lepidosauriform.
Pain.
Okay, and apparently there's like
And where is it actually placed? Drumroll, please.
he also is talking
There's no Wikipedia page on
about how they claimed there was a forged fossil. I'm not reading this whole article because I'd be here for hours.
it. So he says that it's a forged fossil.
I guess I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so he's saying that Tridentinosaurus may represent a mold fossil because it was more skin impression than bone.
Mold.
Okay, just he's saying that it isn't real or isn't actually a thing. Well, not isn't. Oh, Trident. In other words, Tridentosaurus is real, not a forgery. It is a crappy fossil from a stratum that rarely produces fossils. That makes it a precious, rare specimen, not a forgery. Don't cancel or dismiss it. The LRT tests many such crappy taxa. Use what you have, especially when, quote unquote, we've never found anything like it.
So it looks like it was actually a fossil, but it was just a low quality fossil, and then someone just added a
That's
bunch
what it
to it.
says. He says it's a real fossil, just a crappy specimen. Should we just cut it here?
Goodbye.
All right. So, thanks. Thank you all for listening, and good night.